Hey everybody, today I have my fixed and detailed tutorial for the Eisendrache Easter egg. This is everything you need to do explained in complete clarity. The first step is to create the Wrath of the Ancients. You need to kill 8 zombies by each of the 3 dragon heads. The dragon eats 7, but takes an extra one to wake up. Once you have your bow, you need to upgrade it. I will include in the description a link to all my bow tutorials. Next, you must take the Wrath of the Ancients and shoot the tips of the teleporter until they all glow gold. You will hear the keeper make a sound like this. Now, across the map, there are glowing blue orbs or wisps will spawn in one of 8 locations. On screen, I am showing you all of those locations and pointing toward their spawn with the big red arrow. To fail this step, you need to ignore it completely, end the round, shoot the wrong location, or if you shoot in an area, you risk the chances of setting it off. Only an upgraded bow shot will spawn the next orb. This means you can have a Widow's Wine grenade go off in the room with a wisp spawn and cause a step to fail. You will hear a loud alarm telling you that you have failed. If you fail, you must wait until the next round to start again. Once you hit 4 wisps, you will hear a new sound from the keeper, which means you completed the step. Head toward the teleporter with everyone and teleport for 500 points. It does cost money. When you go back in time, you must pick up the fuses laying on the box shown on screen, the soul jar, and watch the order in which Dr. Groff inputs the symbols into the 935 safe. Now try your best not to end the round because it can mess up the step because the wisp will restart. Run to the death ray and put the fuses in as shown on screen. As long as someone picked up the fuses, any player can place the fuse in the death ray. When a fuse is in the death ray, walk to the other side of it and interact with the panel to turn it from destroy to protect. The terminal screen should turn on as long as you have used the death ray at least once before in this game. If you haven't, simply turn on the death ray and wait for it to stop. Then, walk to the control panel and input Groff's code. You will hear an audio cue for success if input it correctly. Next, you must travel back to the teleporter room to pick up fuses and a hard disk from the 935 vault that's now open. Travel back up to the death ray and put the fuses in each of the Tesla coils. Make sure to set the death ray back to destroy mode before you do the Simon Says or memory game. Once the death ray is set, you must complete 2 games of memory in a row without failing. The Tesla coils will glow white if you succeed. This step is where the solo Easter egg differs from the multiplayer one. During the memory game in solo, you only have to deal with zombies. In multiplayer, unlimited dogs will spawn until you complete the steps. I recommend having a player cover each other while completing the memory game. Once both memory games are completed in succession on each terminal, return to the death ray and press the green button on the back of the trap. This will knock Dempsey out of the sky, crash landing him in the map. Now you must pick up the golden rod that fell to the ground during the crash. After you pick it up, you need to repeat the wisp step over again and travel back in time. When you travel back in time, you must go to the Apothecon book and interact with it to open the chest with the Black Sun stone inside. Once again, the Easter egg differs depending on how many players are in your game. In solo, you only need to upgrade 1 bow. For 2 players, 2 bows. For 3 players, 3 bows. And in 4 players, all 4 bows need to be upgraded. To start this next step, put the golden rod inside the real casket to reveal a ghost keeper. Here, the keeper will travel to 4 different locations around the map. A white circle will spawn and you must kill zombies inside the circle with the correct bow. You can tell what bow based on the tints around the screen. In solo, if you only upgrade 1 bow, all the locations will be the same color. If you start a quest for another bow, you will need to go upgrade it because it will be required to use during this step. When the keeper goes toward double tap, you must place the Black Sun stone you recovered from the past. Once the keeper is fully charged, follow it down to the Undercroft. The keeper will now teleport the MPD from Moon to the Undercroft. Now you will need to place the soul jar recovered from the past in the slot on the MPD that is missing a soul jar. This will cause the MPD to reveal a keeper on the inside. Next, you must acquire the Ragnarok DG4s, which I will link a tutorial to in the description below. All the players must stand on the blue squares and place the DG4s in trap mode. This scales to the amount of players in game. For example, in solo, a player can stand on any one of the 4 squares and place the trap to trigger the boss fight. In the boss fight, there are 3 phases. This fight is easier with more people because you don't have to charge your Ragnaroks as much. In solo, it scales where you can place 1 Ragnarok down and damage the keeper enough to only have to place it 3 times. The way the fight works is the Keeper has 3 attacks. The Keeper will summon the Firebow and the Void Bow powers to hit players. After those 2, it will charge in the center for a one-hit kill electrical attack. If you have a Ragnarok DG4 charge, run toward the center and place the DG4 trap to stun the Keeper. Otherwise, hide behind the stone so you don't go down. Then have all players shoot at the Black Sun logo on its chest. I recommend using your one-shots to hurt the Keeper because it seems to be more effective than charging your shots. After you hurt the Keeper for the first time, it will drop a max ammo in the center of the map. From there, you must fight panzers that will spawn into the map. Also, zombie skeletons will be fighting you during the fight as well. To kill the panzers with ease, I recommend using pop shocks, a pack-a-punch shotgun, haymaker for example, or use your bows. Make sure to aim for the core first, then the head. The power core is the button on its chest. When its mask flies off, you can now finish it off with a headshot. I would recommend bringing Phoenix Ups, Pop Shocks, and Max Ammos to this boss fight between players. It will make it a breeze. In solo, I would actually recommend having Aftertaste because it's more than likely that you will experience a cheap shot or get caught in a zombie spawn and go down. Monkeys help out a lot as well because you will get plenty of max ammos during the fight. This will allow you to have the skeletons distracted while you can focus on the boss. By completing these cycles a total of 3 times, you will have defeated the boss. Once you spawn back into the map, the MPD will have the summoning key showing in the front. Pick it up and take it to a computer terminal to complete the Easter egg. I hope this tutorial helped clear anything up. This was mainly to help the new PC and Xbox players who will be getting this map this Tuesday. Make sure to subscribe for more Call of Duty Zombies. I hope you had a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
You're eating multiple rocket launches. What have you done? You are a fool, Beethoven! Even the destruction of this facility and my own death will not prevent the advancement of our cause. You have stopped nothing!
Once I thought us fools to dare change history, but now I am not so sure.
The road is long and dark, but I know where we are going. We will complete our mission.